Hello, everyone, and welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and I'm doing this shit live, guys. That's how I roll. I've been doing this for a few weeks now, and I'm actually curious to see who actually fucking watches this live. But let's get this started. So since this is live, as I'm doing the movie review, if you have any questions on the movie or whatever, just comment that place real on my face and let me know, and I will try to answer it for you. And if you troll me or dislike this, that's okay. I'm still your friend. I'll just flip you off when I see you in real life. So what am I here to review? As the title suggests, it's While We're Young, and this is the new movie. Did you guys hear that? Someone's revving up their motorcycle like a douche. Anyway, so I'm here to review While We're Young, and this is written and directed by Noah Baumbach, or Noah Baumbach. I'm going to go with Bach. I'm going to go with Noah Baumbach. Let's go with Baumbach. So anyways, he directed last year... it was either last year or 2 years ago. He directed and wrote Frances Ha, which starred Greta Gerwig and other people that were in it that I totally forgot. So he's a very realism director where he'll take real situations from real life, he'll place them in movies, and he'll totally just rock that story, and it'll make it feel like you are a part of these characters' lives and what they're going through and stuff. And that's what I really appreciate about While We're Young. So let me explain this to you. So Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts, they are a couple, and they're kind of in their 40s. They don't have any kids. They live by themselves, and they kind of just want to spice up their life a little bit. So Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts meet up with this couple played by Adam Driver and Amanda Seyfried, fried seaweed, whatever her name is. So they meet up with them, and they're in their 20s. They're very spunky or whatever, and I guess you can say I kind of relate to them more because I'm 25, so I can kind of get where they're coming from. They go to nightclubs, they're out partying, all over the fucking place, and Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts want to be a part of that, so they start hanging out or whatever, and then some shit happens, and then Adam Driver becomes an unbearable asshole. He is so fucking terrible in this movie. Not his acting, his character. So, anyways, Ben Stiller plays a documentary, and he actually has been working on this documentary for 10, 15 years. And, Adam Driver's character really wants to make a documentary himself. So he asks Ben Stiller for advice, and then some shit happens. But that's all I want to tell you, because this is actually a nice, pleasant surprise. Now, I don't know when this movie debuted. I think it was Sundance, because I don't think it was at South by Southwest. So I think it was at Sundance this year, or it was at some festival last year. So it's just now reaching theaters this year. And I gotta tell you, I was completely surprised when I saw Frances Ha from last year. Did not really care for it. I love Greta Gerwig, but I don't know. It just wasn't really my bag. This is also the guy that has worked with Wes Anderson. He co-wrote Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and then you got Fantastic Mr. Fox. So he's very quirky, but he's very grounded. He's basically the toned down version of Wes Anderson. I love Wes Anderson, but oh dear God, he loves to play with his colors and his sets and stuff. I love that. But Noah, he's more of he'll take that style where it's that quirk a little bit, but he'll have it with more realized characters and put them in real situations. So let's start with the directing. Like I said, I did not care for Frances Ha, but I love the fact that this movie was directed with such charm. It was very funny and very realized. And it felt real to a point where I felt sick, because I've actually acted like Adam Driver's character in some situations in my life, because Adam Driver in the movie is the narcissistic asshole. So I'm a little narcissistic myself, but I kind of felt more like this movie was telling how the younger generation is versus the older generation, and how the younger generation thinks in terms of getting jobs or meeting people versus the old school ways of how older people do it. And so I think with this, I think Noah really painted this really real picture of how the youth is in today's time, where we're lazy and entitled, and we don't want to do shit to make money or make ourselves known. And so Adam Driver's character is kind of like that. He will do whatever he can do to get to the top, versus Ben Stiller's philosophy, where it's you got to work hard and you got to do all that stuff. It's really fascinating. But like I said, it felt like a real story. It was genuinely funny. That's a really high praise on the directing's part, because I felt like I was with these characters from beginning to end, and there was plenty of character arcs throughout the whole thing from all four of the main leads, and I really appreciated that. And it was just, you know, a lot of it was about love and relationships, and who do you truly love, and how far are you willing to go to love that person. So I really appreciated that. The acting, this is actually my favorite Ben Stiller performance in quite a long time, because Noah Baumbach also wrote and directed Greenberg, which also starred Ben Stiller. I thought the movie was pretty good, but I thought this role, I really liked him because he was a little more toned down. You know, he's not like super, you know, ridiculous comedy like, you know, Along Came Polly or, you know, Starsky and Hutch or anything, but like, you know, his humor is very dry, but it's real life humor. So I really appreciated that. Naomi Watts plays his wife, and she does a really good job. And I've always appreciated her in everything. I mean, fuck, I have Mulholland Drive sitting on my dresser right now, and she's in that, and she's fucking awesome in it. So Naomi Watts, she's great. And like I said, Adam Driver, he does the best shift in a character I've seen in quite a while. First half of the movie, I was on board. I was like, I fucking love this guy. He's just a really cool, hip guy. He seems like he knows what he wants in life. And then when you find out what his character is at the end, you want to shove a metal rod up his butt and just be like, go bleed to death in a corner somewhere. You know, that's a good actor right there. When you can convince someone to like you and then convince them to fucking hate your insides and your soul a little bit. Amanda Seyfried, she does her part. I mean, she's there. She's serviceable, but she's not the standout. It's Adam Driver, and which is weird because the film is marketed towards Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts, their marriage, but I feel like Adam Driver is the main core of the story because he represents, you know, kind of what's wrong with today's youth a little bit. And I thought that was like extremely accurate. So I almost feel like he was the core. Everyone else supporting cast is fine. Really no standouts. It's just those main four you go for. The cinematography is really nice. It kind of felt like a 90s movie almost. It kind of like had this like old-fashioned glossy feel to it. And it was shot in New York City, and they kind of shot in really urban-looking, you know, streets and houses and stuff. And it just looked like it was just shot well for, you know, a movie made in New York. I mean, because we've all seen movies made in New York, so I thought it was shot pretty well. Editing-wise, this thing is like dead on with its pace. It is, I think, an hour and a half long, and I was never bored. I was so interested in what was going to happen towards the end, and like there was this like really cool little twist in there, and like it's actually kind of like a suspense movie like towards the end and stuff, and but it's also mixed with comedy and drama. It was like almost like Noah he took all these genres and like just fused them together in like this weird fucking Frankenstein creature and just let it go wander off in the woods, and like we're just fascinated by this beautiful looking creature, and that is the movie. So I was hooked actually from the first scene. Just how Naomi Watts and Ben Stiller kind of interacted with their characters and stuff. I was like, this is actually a good dynamic. I really like this. So editing and pace wise, the rhythm was perfect for this movie. Guys, this is one of my favorite movies of the year so far, if it really does count for a 2015 release. The reason why I won't is because I think it came out last year, but as of right now, I'm going pretty damn high with this. I'll do a 9 out of 10. I think you should see this. If you really like quirky indie movies and, you know, indie comedies, indie dramas or whatever, and just want to have like a movie experience where you kind of don't know where this movie's going, that's what I really liked about it the most. You had no idea where this movie was going, and it was just a nice, fun little movie. You know, I was engaged with the characters. I loved everyone's arcs. It was sharply written. It's really funny and just well realized. 9 out of 10, guys. I really liked it. So comment that place, rub on my face, and let me know what you thought of While We're Young, or if you've even heard of it. No one watched live, so I don't have any questions to answer, which is good because I probably would fuck up your questions. So thanks for watching Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next live. So I'll see you guys pretty soon because I'm going to cover the Dallas International Film Festival. I got like 30 movies coming up, so guess what? I'm about to, you know, come at your news feed like pretty hard with my stuff, so just expect it. So if you like this video, go ahead and like it, share it, whatever the fuck you do on social media. I don't know. I'm an old soul. I don't know. So I'll see you guys next time. So goodbye. Let me play my outro music. All right. Have a good day, guys.